Hello and welcome to another video by Mr. Febby. Today, we will have a look at 3 topics. They are related to one another. You may already know some of them, but let's just make sure. We are going to talk about 1. Homophones 2. Homographs 3. Homonyms. Why are these concepts important? These concepts, if not understood properly, can destroy the meaning of your sentences completely, which will therefore get you lower marks in your tests. Some of them are really confusing. What are homophones? The word homo means same and the word phones means sound. Homophones are therefore words which have the same sound or pronunciation, but may have different spellings and different meanings. Let's have a look at some of the homophones which we know, but do not realize it to be. C and C. The first C has to do something with our eyes and the next is more like the seashore. Hair as in what you have on the top of your head and hair as in the rabbit. Night as in the time of the day when it is dark and night as in the fairy tales in ancient times. Blue as in the color and blue as in the past tense of blow or blowing on a candle. Red as in the color and red as in the past tense of read. Tail as in the tales of animals and tale as in fairy tales. You might think that homophones are always in pairs. Not necessarily. Here are some examples. 2, 2 and 2. Here's another one. By and by. Another one which usually causes havoc if not used properly. And this one goes for grown-ups too. It is. There, and there. Here's another one which causes a lot of confusion for all. Where, and where. Now you know why these may confuse many people out there. We have mentioned some words on the next page. Can you find the pairing word for the and their meanings? Here are the pairs. You may know most of them as they are used every now and then. If you do not understand a word, remember, a dictionary with a thesaurus is your best friend. Let's now have a look at what homographs are. Homo means same and graph means writing. Therefore, homographs are words which will have the same spellings, but may have different pronunciation and will have different meanings for sure. Let's have a look at some examples. Tear as in tearing something up and tear is what comes out of the eye when crying. In some places, the second word is also pronounced as tear. Here's another one. Bass has 2 meanings. One is the fish and the other is related to sound. Watch as an accessory that we wear on our wrists and the other to look out for or at something. Close as in you are near or dear to someone and close as in shut. Not as in something you eat and the other is a word used for crazy people. Fall as in someone falls down and fall as in the American term for autumn. Wind as in the wind on your face and winding a toy. Lead as in the leading something and the other one being a metal, lead. Minute as in small and minute as in time. Bow as in the tie and bowing to something or someone as respect. We have included some more homographs on the next page. Put on your thinking cap and try figuring out the other words which might pair up with these to make homographs. It is very difficult to define a homonym correctly. It may be a mixture of both, homophones and homographs. We can still summarize them to be words which have the same spelling or pronunciation but entirely different meanings and functions. Therefore, some of the homophones and homographs will fall into this category. But mostly it is the homographs which fall under this definition. Let us help you understand it with a Venn diagram. If you look at the Venn diagram, you will see that we have tried to color code it for better understanding. The ones in orange are homophones. The ones in green are homographs, and the part where the 2 circles cross over or intersect are the homonyms, given in blue. If you look closely, we have color-coded the words in the homonyms partially with green and partially with blue. This is because, as we mentioned, most of the homonyms are closer to the homograph definition. We hope we have been able to give you some insight to these tricky concepts. If you need more assistance or support, please feel free to reach out to us at febbystutorials.co.uk.